Hello, Ordigger fans, and welcome to another installment of Mines MidWeek. We're joined by Colorado School Mines head women's soccer coach Kevin Fickes. Coach, how are we doing today?
Doing great.
Good. Let's talk about last week.
Yep.
Wednesday, squad made the short trip over to Denver to take on the Regis Rangers. Emerged with a 3-1 victory in a match that you guys got the scoring started pretty early.
Yeah, we started that match really well. We created a lot of chances early on and kind of jumped on Regis. And, girls were really good early on in the game. And Anna finished her early opportunity, and we kind of took things from there.
Good win for your program. Kept your streaks going. You have quite a few right now. Kept it going again with a 1-0 win over Fort Lewis on Friday. A little different than the Regis match where you guys needed to come to the waning minutes before we get the game winner.
Yeah, I thought that one was destined for overtime. But, it was a tough match. Fort Lewis is a very good team, and I think has with Sam Weiss one of the best forwards that are in the conference, and have some good young players as well. Jordan Hicks is their number 18. She's a central mid. She's a very good player, and then the rest of them are all very competent with the ball, and they're confident players, and they came to play, and it was a good match. It was pretty tactical. I thought your typical bystander or fan out there, their thought might be that we were kind of canceling each other out in some ways. And really, in the end, I thought the game could have gone either way. Mm-hmm. And I thought it went our way because ultimately we started putting more balls in front of the goal, trying to get in more dangerous situations and get more people in front of the goal, and ultimately the goal that we scored was off a mishit shot. We crossed the ball as a mishit shot, and then it popped up in the air, and Brie Archuleta just showed a tremendous amount of courage to. I don't know what she put on it. I think it was most of this side of her face to somehow put it in the side netting, but ultimately it just came down to really courage from one player.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, kept your win streaks going. We won't talk about them. I know coaches get a little antsy when you start talking about stuff. Exactly. So we'll look ahead to this week. Friday, you're going to head down to Pueblo and take on the Thunderwolves. 4:30 p.m. matchup in Pueblo. You faced them once already this year. You got a 2-0 win in that matchup. Are you expecting to see anything different this time around?
I believe I know they're good players.
Mm-hmm.
And they do have some high quality players for sure. They're having if you look at their record, they're having I guess what you would call a rough year or not a very good year. But I would expect them to come out and get after us. There's not, they're fighting for a spot in the tournament, and since the tournament's been expanded to 6 teams, or since it is 6 teams, there's a lot of teams that are still within striking distance, and they want points.
Yeah.
So they're at home, they're on their field. They're gonna do everything in their power to get 3 points. So we need to be ready and on our game, and alert and sharp and ready to go to get the win down there.
Yeah, obviously you guys sit at the top of the conference standings right now.
Yeah.
You're going to get the best shot from every team
Right.
from here on out. All right, let's talk about Sunday. Interesting little matchup here. The first ever meeting between Mines and Western States, a new program. 1 p.m. matchup in Gunnison.
Mm-hmm.
First, how much do you know about this team? Obviously, you've seen film, but I don't know if you've seen them in person.
I haven't seen any film, but I've seen them. I've seen them once, and then Shannon, my assistant, saw them this past weekend. And they're a good team. They've won some good games. They beat Fort Lewis 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going into it if they were hoping that we're overconfident going into it, we're not. We're going in, and if you look at their record, we're not reading anything into that.
Right.
We know that they're going to be a tough team to play against. We're at their home. It's a grass field. We train and play on turf. Grass will be a little bit deeper. Ball's going to move a little bit slower after a game Friday night. And I haven't checked yet to see if they're playing Friday night. Because we've played opponents now 4 or 5 times where we played the 2 days earlier and they did not. And we had this past Sunday off actually, but I haven't checked that yet. But they'll be excited and ready to go at home. And as you said, everyone's going to give us their best shot. And local populace, I would assume, would be, they're excited about the new program and for a second-year program, or for any program, they're doing just fine. But especially a second-year program,
Right.
Coach Jeremy Clevenger is doing a good job there, and our coaching staff is not taking the game lightly.
Right. All right. Well, Coach, good luck. Safe travels this weekend. Again, the Orediggers, now 4th-ranked Orediggers, will head down to Pueblo at 4:30 p.m. on Friday, and then they'll close out the weekend slate with a 1 p.m. matchup against Western State in Gunnison in the first matchup between these two schools. Coach, again, good luck.
Thank you.
Fans, that's all we have for this week. We'll see you next time.